Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. I'm the Daft Canuck. Today we're continuing on with some more Timberborn. Last time we just actually finished this lovely looking reservoir here, where we actually have platforms and impermeable floor on top of it to make sure that the river below it can go flowing through it no problem, just so we don't end up with any bad water mixed into it. That's because we were starting to get closer to some issues with the 20-day droughts, draining us of most of our water and limiting our growth. So figured we might as well, get that all built up. Just gotta get some of the deep water pumps put in over here, and then figure out what we want to build next. If this is gonna be another 20-day drought. I do want to get some more gravity batteries set up, because I'm kind of curious to see if I can get enough batteries set up that these can charge during the temperate times. That way, over the course of our droughts or bad tides, we don't have to worry about power anymore. That would be fantastic. Oh yeah, that's right. I was also going to increase this, wasn't I? Just forgot about that. So I'll pause that. So yeah, we can actually build this up one more. I miscalculated. It's only 5 high. I meant to do 6 high because the deep water pumps that the Iron Teeth have can go put out 6 meters. Ooh. I'm trying to get that done right now. We only got a 16-day drought this time. Not as bad as before. Although we only got 960 water stored up. Last time we had more than that. Because I forgot to turn this guy back on during the good times. I'm going to pause this. Get rid of it. A little extra bit of storage there. Not much, but it's something. And we're also going to need 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's there. Did they trap themselves in there? They did. They totally trapped themselves in there. God damn it. Alright. Fine. Build that stuff first. Now, the other thing I want to do, put one here. I'm actually going to move this out. Stairs out over to like here, and then that way they can come this way and get to everything quicker. Okay, we're done building there. Roll levee down. Actually build it this time before we trap everybody. Okay, go ahead and get rid of those. good now. For fill on this, we want to go up another 3.9. That looks good. Oh, welcome, Perpetual Novice. Make sure you save some wood to take over to Stardew. You know what? I would love to. I would absolutely love to do that. Though I gotta figure out when my kid wants to play again. But her attention span is so short, she might stop again after 3 days of gameplay. Well, 3 in-game days of gameplay. I can imagine playing for 3 days. That would be insane. Our water pump set up over here. There we go. Now next time, 13.7 days, we'll be able to fill this back up 6 tiles high. At some point we should get ourselves set up over here. Oh, I like these overhangs that they have in the game. I think they're pretty cool. My thought on it is that it would have been cooler though if they had it so it was just flat on the ground and not raised up by one. Kind of like the impermeable floors are, so that way there it can just like extend off but just be sitting here. Almost like it's like just bolted to that spot or something. And my reasoning for that is just because then I'd be able to put down these on top of it without having to build how many of these? 2 of these? Yeah, without having to do that every single time. Okay, so we can get 1 there, 2, 3, and okay, we get another 4 over here. That'll be good. Actually, if we set this up nice enough, put that there. This over here. So, hey, Petrol Novice, you know what's funny is that, so I've got the stream chat combined on OBS right now, so it can show me Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all at the same time, and it tells me when people like if people join the chat or leave the chat. Your message with the bits showed up before it told me you joined. That's crazy. There we go. Now I'll be able to access this area. I still want to put a bridge from here to here at some point. Is it the same height? No, it's not the same height. So we would probably put an overhang first. A long overhang, actually. Ooh, look at that. Do a long overhang and a short bridge, or we could do a short overhang with a long bridge. I'd do the short overhang because those cost a lot of metal. So let's see, are they more resource efficient than the bridges? 36, 36, 12? No, they are not. So yeah, a short one of these. Like, whereabouts? And I could just put a bridge right here. And to get them to get the best, like, so whenever you click on it, you see the colored lines. It's how far away it is from the district, like the district center. So we could, although actually no, that would raise it up one, wouldn't it? Damn, okay. I was thinking we could just put like there and go across. Could still do that. Could do something like that. And this, and then put a bridge across the two, and then have platforms connecting it over to here. Oh, is that gonna be good though? Can they? Yeah, they'd be able to come from there. Although that would still be pretty far for them to go. I probably want to put like stairs like right here or something if I'm gonna do that. Interesting option though. You know what? Maybe I'll do that, and I'll put one over here. Multiple ways to get across. All the ways. Looks like our canola plants here are doing nicely, although I think we are maxed out on canola. We ran out of it, so we're going to press back on. We need more beavers. We need a lot more beavers. Trying to balance it nicely as I grow, because I don't want to end up with too many beavers and not enough food and water. That would not be ideal. Actually, what do we need to get? Totally get the advanced breeding pods. Yes, yes, please. I want them to come out as workers right away. Although, wait a minute. I need extract. Okay, so that's gonna be useless for now. But we are going to start getting extract. We just need to get the deep water bad water pump, and we'll need to get a centrifuge. We'll save up for a centrifuge, but we do have all the resources. We can build all of this. So range routes, we got bad water here and over here. Though during the nice times, we can just pump bad water out of here. We'll set up to do that, actually. And look at that. They can reach all the way down. Gotta keep the grass area open, though. Set up a couple bad water pumps here. We can actually take a couple people out of there for now. Just because it can just use the battery for a bit. Well, screw it. Let it use the battery completely. Ooh, I should set some automation up on that. So this only turns on if it runs out of power. What do I need for that? Okay, just gears and metal, but I need more science. That's what we need instead of more scientists. No, I didn't even think about it. I should totally just expand this over here, since I'm not using that space anyways. Let us do that. Gives us a little bit extra storage space up here. I still want to go with this project too. This giant piece of work. Oh, this is actually 7 high. I don't want 7 high, I want 6 high. Alright, let's knock that down a peg. There we go. This will be my the next giant reservoir that I end up doing. Shouldn't need this one anymore. Can you automate this thing? so that it shuts off when there's nothing to do, and if there's like nothing for them to do. I'm assuming you can't. That'd be nice though. Levers, relays, flow sensor, depth sensor, contamination, chronometer, weather, power, population. Interesting. I wonder what I could use that for. What instance would I want it? Although, actually, I guess you could automate your breeding pods so that they stop growing the population past a certain point. Resource counter, science counter, indicator, speaker, fireworks launcher, detonator, timer, memory, HTTP lever, HTTP adapter. Oh, wait a minute. Are these here so that you can actually like set this up so that chat can actually like mess with your stuff? That's interesting. That's the way that works, and that is very interesting. Should probably also get number cruncher. It takes a lot of power, but if we can get that figured out. This way here, we don't actually have to employ any beavers in the science department. We just need the power. Like, what does it do? 10 per hour? And these guys do 1 per hour. So 4 beavers can do around like 350-ish horsepower. 4 beavers. And you only need like 6 beavers, technically, to power a number cruncher. It would be more efficient to have a number cruncher and have 6 beavers doing a large power wheel. Or doing 2 large power wheels. So this place over here, let's get this set up. I can plug that in. Let's run with a battery. Again. We should get some more storage space for canola oil. Let's do it. Let's make a giant canola oil storage space. Where do I want to put it? Doesn't need to be anywhere like. We can put it over here. I don't need it anywhere like too close to the connector because we're gonna have this one. We'll have it set to obtain goods. This one can be set to send out goods or supply them. Still have a lot of pine resin, so I'm not worried about turning that back yet. Another couple of days and those will be done. Yeah, how far down can those showers go? Maybe we can set them up some more showers. Oh, it does. Oh, it goes 6 just like the pumps do. Okay. We could set a couple of those up, like not here because there'll be water here. We could set some double platforms. Right there. Hold on a sec. Let's see how I want this to look. Something like there. That way we can still get our showers in. Okay, so we don't need these ones then. You don't want any smelly beavers. No one likes a smelly beaver. Definitely need to work here right now. We've got no bad water to pump. So there's an idea. There's another idea for automation we could do. We do contamination sensor over here and then make it so that these only turn on. Let's do that. That way they're only going to turn on when there's contaminated water here. Has to be greater than or equal to. Let's go with like, 5% should be fine. We'll see how it works. This will be automated to this. What am I doing? People want wet fur. They demand wet fur. And apparently campfires. Which guys are demanding the campfires? You guys? It is in fact you. You guys are fine with your campfire. Alright, well, concerns have been heard. We will give you a new campfire. Put it here. That's where the food stock's going. Mint calcium is still low. We should grow some more. Well, they do have calcium, so I think we're just short on calcium, and that's about it. Then let's look at parts. House. That there, he can help out with all of this, and then he can do some more over here. And then when the water level is higher, it should actually spread further. Should be in the cooler. Ninja green there, I'm gonna try it. These guys prioritize planting, these guys prioritize harvesting. I also set something up here, so once the water level is too low, these guys just shut off. That way they can go and do something else in the meantime. Yep, sensor. I want it to reflect this specific area though. Right, I'll have to build some stuff around to get that. Go this way. So it is less than or equal to 0. But once it's empty. No, actually, we need greater than or equal to 0 to turn it on. Then these can all be automated onto. There we go, save that. Causing them by automation. And you guys should have your own version of the sensor as well. I put that right here. Copy paste that. Copy it to there. Paste. Oh, maybe I can't copy paste it. Oh no, I could. Okay. I must have just did the wrong thing. Here you go. Now they won't actually turn on until the stuff fills back up. I do one for them as well. Sensor. Oh no, I can put one over here. That'll work. So greater than or equal to 0. That's when it turns on. Wait for that to get built before we attach those to it. Wait, you guys get this stuff built right now. We got plenty of scrap. This is done. We can destroy these. Oh, no, we can get more water stored up. Fantastic. Ah, it's all working out nicely. I like the automation. In fact, we can do all this stuff now. The materials. We need 4 more gears. Oh, do I have the gear shut? I have it shut off. Let's go, Gear Workshop. Get going. I'm just going to unpause these. And I want to get that stuff going right now. We're going to take off the automation. We'll put it back on after. We have a ton of water stored up, so I'm not really upset about these still being paused. They can remain paused for now. Actually, what Mrs. 3D this here tells me that we either migrated out, straight out. No, we just had a bunch of them die from old age. You guys, do we have enough here? Yeah, we got a couple we can move over. Alright, we got another drop coming. Get this thing charged back up. Oh wait, why am I leaking? Oh, it's right here. Gee, oh man. Oh jeez, oh man. Okay, hold on. Then where is it? Yeah, because there's just a platform there. Crap. Okay, so yes, we are gonna have to get rid of this one. We're gonna switch it out with one of these. And a levee. That will stop that. We'll be good. There we go. Problem solved. Patched it up. That's works. We can actually automate off here now. These will only be working as long as there's some bad water present in here. So we should also get some storage set up. Bad water. Let's put that right here next to him. There's going to be a supply. We're going to need to get ourselves another gear workshop running. I set up a bridge right there. How big of a bridge? Too big. That one would work. I don't want to unlock that yet anyways. Yeah, we'll put a bridge here. And at some point we'll get a bridge like, set up over here or something. We'll get a couple bridges set up over here. Back here. Oh, you guys don't have any... Okay, I forgot to give them a scrap metal storage over here. We don't really use scrap metal on this side of things, but descriptions that they have for the for importing and exporting must be wrong, because in one instance it says this or this, but in like it either has to have a spot that needs it or a storage that needs it. But then it says, and then the other one says it needs to have a storage that needs it and a workplace that needs it. So it's kind of weird. Where to put it? Where to put it? Let's put it here. Beautiful. Everything's running so nicely. And boys, get it finished. Oh my god, it's a 28-day drought. Glad I got this thing set up. That would have been really bad. At least for now. You know what? Let's do that. Let's finish this one. But we're getting to the bottom of this section and this section. We got 1,000. I want to get that number cruncher first. So we can get a lot more science going to unlock everything else. Next foods we're going to start growing is maybe the hydroponic garden. So we've got a good supply over here. More food, make them happy. Support more beavers. With this, I like that I can actually stack these. So I could actually, you know what? I can stack it over there. Let's do that. Stack another one. Guys, you got left over here? 11? Geez, that's not enough. Thing I want to do is I want to get the power shaft from this also attached over here. We can be sharing power between the districts. So let's actually get that started. Maybe over here. It's attached already. Okay, it's already attached here. I can just come off of it. No, I want to be able to lift another house up there at some point. Go vertical here. And power shaft there. Bring it back Actually, no, we won't bring it back down. I want to be able to put road along here. So maybe I should go down this way. Bring it along the road and back up. That, or I cut through this way and over. And then bring it down here. Either way, it's got to come through here. Take a look, see what we want to do. This way, we're going to put here. Okay. Then we go vertical. Would it be more efficient just to do that there and that there? Put a 3 here instead, because it should use less. I mean, it uses a little bit more materials to do it. Will that even matter? No, I think it should just be this here, and then we put another vertical there. Although that does add an extra power shaft here. Like one wood though. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna have this come this way. One, go. There we go. I need you guys to do this. I need this one done too. Get all of them harvested. Next one growing in a moment. Another castle storage in nearby them so they don't have far to go to drop it off. You know what? Let's get rid of this one. Take too long to harvest everything. Oh, hello there, Con. How are you doing today? Good to see you back. Hope everything's well with you. Excellent, excellent. Everything's good. That's good. Just playing some more Timberborn today. We're on the Terraces map. It's the happiest map in the game. See? Look how happy it is. Oh, okay. I didn't realize my voice was a bit low. I'll turn that up in a sec. Give me one sec. I'll turn the audio up. All right. Is that a little bit better? If not, I can go up higher. I should be. I only have the one microphone. Okay. Yeah. Just let me know. How does this volume sound right here? Does that sound okay or no? A little louder. But yeah, if the audio of the game is a bit too loud as well, I can also turn that down. Okay, so let you know what's been going on here. All right, perfect. If it's better, that's good. Yeah, if this is better, if it's still a little bit off, let me know. Ooh, we're gonna start your beavers up soon too. Nice, nice, always good. But yeah, if you're thinking that my voice is still a little too low compared to the volume of the game, let me know. I can play with the settings a little bit. If it's fine right now, I will explain to you what I was doing here. So we got ourselves set up over here first. We blocked in. Okay, up a little more. Yeah, no worries. All right, just turn it up a bit more. See how that is. Compared to in-game audio. Okay. And there we go. In-game audio is turned down a little bit more. So the thing that we were doing here on Terraces, we got set up over here first. What was the first thing that we actually did here? I think the first thing that we actually did was we had originally put a couple of dams over here, and then after we had this water source secured at the very beginning, we ended up building up around this section right here so that we would have a way to dump out all the bad water. Once a bad tide came, we actually made it just in time to get this stuff to go dump out. And then I eventually set up this little reservoir here just for some extra greenery back here. I've since expanded it, as you can see, up to this way. We have to delete these soon, actually. Then, more recently, we built this lovely, lovely reservoir. So we have throttling valves at the bottom, and we have. Let me just go down. I'll show you what's below all of it. We actually have platforms underneath this entire thing. Then the next floor up is impermeable floors, and then this side's just open. This side has throttling valves. So this way here, when the waters are flowing, the river can flow underneath our reservoir without having to worry about it. But this also allowed me to use the walls on either side of the cliffs here. That way we wouldn't have to use as much wood. Yeah, that was our most recent thing. Before that, though, we got ourselves set up with blocking in some of the water over here. And then we set up another district over here. This one here is doing our canola oil and soybeans. It's also got some more of our industry set up with it. Also, it's our place where we get scrap metal. Also, more recently, we just set up these large water wheels, so when we do have temperate weather coming through, as the water comes down through here, it goes out this way to feed our mangrove trees down here, but also feeds out this way into our large reservoir we put over here, but also powers these. I'm also trying to set up batteries, battery banks. My thought is that what I'd like to have happen... Oh, game effects? Okay. Here, I'll just do that in the settings here. Yeah, I can never tell if it's loud enough or not. Because I usually have my volume turned down anyways on my computer. I'll put it at max to see how it sounds myself. Go down a little more. Environment. Both 25. Alright. I don't hear the music at all, but put the music back up after if we need to. Yeah, I was trying to actually figure out some of the audio beforehand, but can't really see how it sounds for everybody else while I'm trying to set it all up. So I guess I could have probably set something to do that, but I didn't. So here we are. So yeah, where was I at with that? Yeah, so the batteries. What I'm trying to set up right now on the batteries is I want to have a bunch of gravity batteries set up. As you can see, I've got them nice and high for as much, tons and tons of horsepower. But my idea is to have a bunch of them set up so that in like the 6 days that we get of temperate weather, it can charge them up. And then what I'm hoping is to have enough batteries to power everything during all of our droughts and bad tides, and then get them recharged with the wheels during like the 6 days. Which is in here. I'm playing some map and been playing some other maps before that are kind of difficult, and not I'm expecting the map to try and kill me, but it's not, and I'm suspicious. You know what? I get like that too. I honestly I get like that too, where it's like, hey, how come it hasn't gotten harder yet? What's going on? Then all of a sudden it hits me with a huge bad tide. And our current drought right now is actually a 28-day drought. Yeah, why am I not dying? Why is it not trying to end me? Like, I was expecting a 20-day drought, and it threw a 28-day drought at me. So that's been interesting. Oh, I had one map going where on, I think, at cycle 4, it sent a bad tide, which, okay, whatever. You know, I can deal with a cycle 4 bad tide. Yeah, and then cycle 5 and 6 and 7 were all bad tides, and we just died because it gave me like 4 or 5 days of temperate, which wasn't enough to build back up, and the bad tide kept getting worse and worse. Like, I could have dealt with a drought, but the bad tide, it killed off all my plants because the map was, I can't remember the name of the map, but it's that one where it has like a single tile in the middle of like a pond, that it's like a water seep, and so it seeps the water out, so you can actually block it off just at that one tile. But I didn't know that at the time. And yeah, Oasis, and that one, it destroyed me. And then there was another one, the one that has the explosives around it, where like there's like undetonated mines, and yeah, those things messed me up. Pressure, yes, those messed me up. It's like, oh, okay, got my first bad tide, that's not too bad. And all of a sudden I've got like 8 days before all these other ones blow up, and then they did, and it just destroyed everything. Like, well, I did not think that through. MF map, right? It's just oof. It was it was a fun challenge, but I did not succeed in that challenge. That is for darn sure. Get these two here removed, and then we'll have our power connected. Buying all that nice power. It was great. Yeah. Oh, good. They finished the medium tank for the canola oil. Oh, we got enough science. So I wanted to get a number cruncher because I was thinking about it. And if each one of these inventors takes an hour to make one, and so you have one beaver working for 1 hour to make one science, right? Number cruncher uses about 500 horsepower of energy to create forever. Like for 1 hour, it creates 10, and it needs 500 horsepower. So if you have, what is it, 4 beavers? 4 beavers is close to 400. So 6 beavers is over 500. You could have 6 beavers working to power the number cruncher that's doing the work of 10 beavers. And I never really thought about that before until I was like, hey, wait a minute. This would make more sense if I did this. Where do I want to put it, though? That's the next question. Well, we can just put it off to the side over here. We can just, yeah, we'll go here. And then we're going to put a vertical, horizontal, horizontal. There we go. So then, like I said, it'll only take 6 beavers total to do the job of 10 beavers. Efficiency at its finest. I'm also wondering if I can set up oh wait, why is this broken? I thought I had a road over here. I was also wondering if I can use the power meter to set it up so that the large power wheels stop when there's enough energy stored. I don't know how the power meter works yet. I haven't unlocked it to check it, but I'm hoping it has an option to do that of like, hey, if this power is at this amount, then turn on. So like if it's too low, turns on, and then hook up the large power wheels to that, then they can turn on and have the beaver start pushing everything when the power's low. And the same thing is with making food. Okay, so like if your like stockpiles are at a certain amount, then it turns off the farm or something, or what were you thinking? Ah, yeah, like your grill. Yeah, I was considering something like that for like the more so the oil press on this one because the fermenter always, I mean, I guess it's full right now, but this thing's almost always running because they love eating the fermented foods. Yeah, I really do like the automation they added into the game. Okay, so yeah, for something like that, then you're also gonna need where's it at? So your resource counter, right? So you'd be able to count specific amount of resources. Then you might need like a second one set up, and then I think you need a relay because the relay can be set up so it like looks at one, and then another one looks at the other, and then another relay can look at both of the relays, and yeah, it becomes complicated. I did it with water, like to run my valves and stuff, until I realized that, hey, wait a minute, I don't need all this fancy stuff to get rid of the wastewater. I just need to set it properly. And it also helps that they've like for your floodgates or for your other valves and stuff. Well, this one, the fill valve doesn't, but I think this valve has it. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, I thought it had. Oh wait, no, it does if you automate, I think. Yeah, when you automate, you have an off rate and an on rate, right? So it's like, oh, if it's contaminated, what I want it to do the opposite. Like I don't want it to turn on. Okay, if you don't want it to turn on, well, when it's on, just have it set to no flow. Which is what I did up here. I decided I have to figure out what I want myself in proper words before I try to build it on the go. That's fair. That's fair. I just like kept just putting stuff down and seeing what it would do. Wasted quite a bit of resources doing it, but I started figuring out. All right, let's get these guys set back to planting. It looks like our cassava stores are getting quite nice now. Our fermented cassava is doing fantastic. We were getting close to 0 before. Gears are still low, so we should probably make another one of those. And give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Talk to my wife there. So you're saying, yeah, you need to guess something that stops the work at 100% and stay off till 60. Yeah, like I said, there's if I had the stuff unlocked, I would put them down and try to show you what I was learning with like the water rates and stuff, because you can do that. And you should be able to do that with the food as well. Like so, like I did it with fill valves, or the not fill valves, sorry, the depth sensors. So I had one of them set to like if it's at a certain amount, like turn on. Then like not the fill, like this is before they added the fill valve back in, throttling valve. I had it set up so if the water got down to a certain point, it would turn on the throttling valve, but then there was another one set up so that once it got to a certain height, it turned off the throttling valve. Yeah, memory. That's the one. That's what I was thinking of. It is the memory. Yeah, memory is the one for that because it holds a state in response to a specific input sequences. Like you have it set so it activates off of the one, and then it resets off of the other one. Yes, what you're thinking of doing, I do believe is absolutely possible. Just a matter of getting the resources to set it all up. Yeah, that's that. You know what? That is sad. I was like that when I first started the game. I'm like, man, I could really use automation. Wait, what automation can I get at the very beginning? You can get the lever. You manually control a signal, which I'm like, why would I want that? I'm like, oh wait a minute, I know why I would want that. Like if you have before you get all the automation set up, if you have a lot of floodgates that you want to be able to turn off or turn on, basically, like, oh no, bad tide, you want to click the button, right? And then bam, everything just closes and opens as needed. You still have to remember to do it, but then you at least don't have to go to every single floodgate. I didn't actually do it this time, but I thought about it, and then I just kept forgetting to do it. It only needs planks and gears, so it's like your first one you can really get. That and relays. And you can get flow sensors pretty early. Depth sensors, you need access to metal. Contamination needs refined metal. I haven't used the time of day one yet, although I was thinking I could use the time of day once, the chronometer, in relation to power production. So with these guys, they've got the steam engine, right? So I could possibly have it set so the steam engine only runs during a certain time of the day. And my thought there would be to like have it set up so it's only running to recharge the batteries at night. But then again, if I'm doing it that way, then I don't know if the beavers can drop off the resources it needs during the day while it's off. I'll have to play with that, see how that works. Yeah. Overall, though, I've been really, really impressed with all of the automation features that they've added in. Not sure what I was just about to say. I'm not sure what I would want to use a science counter for. Well, you could absolutely use that before you get like your number cruncher as the iron teeth, because then you can have it set so like, hey, if I get to a certain amount of science, just like give me a signal or something. Like like you could have an indicator light that turns on or a speaker that makes noise at you, so you go, oh crap, okay, I've got enough points that I was trying to save up. And then I was trying to think of like, what could I use the population counter for? Yeah, right, with fireworks. It's like, what could I use the population counter for? And I was like, oh wait a minute, with the iron teeth, because they don't just breed by having houses, you grow them in pods, right? Well, you could have that set up to put a cap on your actual population. Oh, did that with the with the notification for homeless beavers, eh? I like that. That's actually a good idea. Might do that after to remind me of, hey, build some more houses. We got fireworks going off here. Look at this. Look at this. My lovely reservoir is doing a great job. We've gone down three, what, halfway? We're halfway down. We have halfway to go. It's one of the things I like with the iron teeth versus the folk tails is that the deep water pump. You know, then they can go 6 down. The although with the folk tails, I like that they get the better water pump that goes a little bit deeper than the normal water pump that they have, but it also employs more beavers, but does but gets water faster than the regular pump does. It's got, you know, you got your trade-offs basically. I know that big water pump is fantastic. I oh I in my other game that I was playing as the not as the Iron Teeth but as the Folk Tales, I finally got one of these capped off with a bad water rig so that they can start working in it. And while it says that it has a high rate, but did I not connect this thing to power properly? Oh no, I did. It's just it's not being run. Okay. Um, I had the bad water rig. Oh my god, that was injuring beavers left and right. Like it got to the point where I'm like, okay, I don't need any more of this stuff. Let's just pause this because I had like 10 beavers injured just because of the bad water rig. But this is too much for me. Like I was thinking, like, man, it's just better to just like open it, like, you know, release the bad water and just pump it out regularly. Like it gets the bad water pretty fast, but it also ends up hurting everybody. And I also with these guys, I also started playing it a bit more vertically. So, like, see, I've got my scrap metal here, so it's easy access for them. The log storage for the place is the next one up, so we just go up with some stairs. Some tech I indeed don't use till I got bots. Yeah, you know what? And I thought about that. I'm like, yeah, this is probably something we should have the bots doing. I've never actually gotten to the point of having bots though. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh wait a minute, I can throw this hydroponic garden on top. There we go. I've attached the hydroponic garden up to the top. Oh, we already have mushrooms stored up. I forgot to build storage for it. Also for them, I thought ahead. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I can use this. Put stairs up here. Now I can just go around. I'm gonna follow the road. You know, they can come up here and then go through here to that one and over to that one. This one we'll have for regular mushrooms. And we're gonna do another one next, another one up, but for fermented mushrooms, we'll get a fermenter going for that. Warehouse. This one will be for fermented mushrooms. So we're going to need another fermenter. Oh my god, my cat's yelling at me. Too bad you can't like build the platforms into a building. You know what I'm saying there? Like or like you build that section of the building with the platform in mind. Like they build around it or something. And they can, you know, use that as part of the support structure for their own building. That would be fantastic. It's like I don't see why it can't do that. And other than programming reasons, but I don't know, to me it seems like something that would be nice to do. Yeah, yeah, it shouldn't work for everything. It should work for some things, but like I don't know, it'd be nice. Like that looks like it should fit, and it could use those as part of the supports. All right, we will put this over here. He's gonna do mushrooms. 1.7 days left. Our food and water, we're doing astounding with that. So I think we can get some more breeding pods going. Although I really want to get the regular, like the upgraded breeding pods, the advanced ones. We're gonna need extract for that. So extract is in here. We need a centrifuge. We have enough to get it. Also need power. We can manage that. Put that over here, so we can put a road underneath. There we go. Should be powered by this here. Going to need more power sources, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Oh my god, I didn't actually. God, I can't believe that. I didn't actually connect them. I thought I did. We have to get rid of this and put another thing here. I hate when you're like, yeah, I did it, and then you didn't actually do it. Put that there and that there, and then they'll be connected. There we go. I have this. Oh, I gotta set this a little higher, don't I? Actually, no, I need to set this to greater than, not equal. There we go. Now that's working properly. Wow, we actually ran out of water in here. Yeah, so if you see what I mean there, we got the throttling valve taking letting all the water through. Going to get all this bad water mixed into it though, which is why we wanted it separate from our reservoir. Great, reservoir's filling back up. You're injured. I need to build this. Just regular plank, okay? Making sure I didn't need the fancy planks. Let's check on their happiness. Yeah, injury. I know you get upset. Some people want wet fur or mangrove fruits. Yeah, those dried out. Working on the mushrooms. Get working on rations. Coffee after. We get some braziers to put down. Maybe some beaver busts. Unlock the brazier. Bust. So those make them happy. Now, where to put them? Put one over here. Oh yeah, these can actually be built underneath underneath stuff, so keep that in mind. Be able to reach this. Could reach that. Put one here. Here. Can't really get to these right now, but that actually probably would have been a good place to put this stuff. Build some stuff over this way to get that to work out then. Want one there. Put a brazier here. There. Here. Trying to get as many like spots that they'll get benefit from it while they're working. Leave that open to go across. One back here for whenever they come by. Now beaver bust. One here. Put one back here as well. I'm gonna build over there to get to that at some point. One over here. That and a brazier. Actually, put the brazier there. I don't really intend on going up higher with that. Crowd approaching. That's okay. We're doing fine. Look at all that power we're getting from the wheels. And it's also the beavers here helping out, but we're getting a lot of power from these wheels. Wait, are you stranded? How? Oh no, it's nothing to do in range. Oh, did these like die out completely? Oh, they did die out completely. Okay. Replant them. Oh, and he had some die out too. Right, so where else do we want to put some of these braziers and busts? Brazier here, and a bust over here. Same thing over here. And there. But brazier and a bust here. Should be enough for them. Like they'll get a lot of use out of it for when they're sleeping at their house or when they're using the campfire, and also from the rooftop terrace. Some of it, anyways. Hello there, Moonlight Princess. Welcome. I think this might need a power going into the center. Yeah, that's the case. It has to connect in the center. All right, we've almost got extract. Almost there. So let's... Not that. Got the bust there. Is Brazier affecting him there? Oh, it is. Oh, okay, good. Never mind. We're good then. What? Who? Where? Oh, Moonlight Princess joined the chat. I've got combined stream chat on, and it actually tells me when people enter the chat now. I mean, I don't go out of my way to say hi to every single person that jumps on in, but that's because some people just want to lurk. They don't want to be called out. Be like, oh no, they're talking to me. Run away. When it's people that normally talk, I will say hello to them. All right, half a day. We're gonna have another drought. How long this one's gonna be? Run away! That's exactly it. So we don't actually have any killer rabbits around here to run away from, so. Wait, let's get rid of these, because we have a cruncher now. Oh, wait, we can't. I need to get rid of this. I'm gonna kill the power over here, but that's okay. All right. Do this. There we go. Now we can delete that. And don't build these yet. Build those last. The way they can get these here all built, then I'll build this one, so on and so forth. Actually, wait, is there something, other decoration I can squeeze back in here before I finish? What about a roof? We put a roof down there, or did they change it so you can only put them? Oh, they didn't. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna put that there. So pause those. We'll get these here built, then we'll build these, and then this, and then this. We could use the holy hand grenade. Oh god, the instructions for that thing. You must count to 3. No more, no less. Do these two now. And this one. That one and that one. All right, so we did not have enough power to charge everything back up in that little bit of time there. We definitely need more power. I think it's time we employ a steam engine. Put it over here, next to the nice water. Oh, good, you can build the power lines underneath this stuff, eh? That's nice. And you can't build those ones there. Nope. Okay. But you know what? That's actually fine. Oh, you could do that, eh? Could do something like that with the vertical power shaft. Put that there. I mean, I don't want it, I'm not going to want it specifically right here just because of this section here. I'd have to blow all that up. I'm just going to do this for showing what I'm talking about. Now it's connected to the power from that one there. How much more resources did it take though? 2, 4. So you're using 5, 10, 50. You're using 15 logs instead of 10 to do it, but you're also getting your power connected. What you're saying here? I'm happy they one day reduced the wood those engines use up. Oh, did they? Yeah, I never really used to use them before because they use too much wood. And now I always just wait until they're like, until I have a ton of wood saved up. I was not even aware that they were doing that. We're gonna go here and here, 2 here, and then what we're gonna do, we'll use the upward shaft. Now we can get the power going here. Then we can connect these like that. Look at me go. Sometimes I have smarticles. We go to build the next one. It's going to be here and here. And then we'll do some more here. But we'll just go over here with this. I can always modify this as needed. Not that one. That one. If I need to, I can always put another large power wheel next to it. How many people have we got over here? at 1739. Resources are still doing fine. Then start building a proper industrial district and go for iron. Oh, sorry, I missed your first one there. I'm waiting in my game till I get enough science to get the better windmills, then start building a proper industrial district and go for iron. Yep, I hear you on that one. Well, that was something else I started to do. So with the better windmills, right? I would combine the better windmills with the vertical power shafts. Instead of putting the windmill on the bottom, I'd put the vertical shaft and then put it on top. And the reason for this is because then it bumps it up one more space so you can fit more buildings closer together. Like not like you wouldn't fit more windmills, but you'd like be able to like do something like I don't know, like something like you put it like right here and then now you can put the big windmill on it and it can go next to these buildings. There's some buildings that are short enough that it can go next to, but then other ones you need to prop them up a little bit. But by using the vertical power shaft and sitting it on top, it's already connected to your to like the rest of your power. Yes. Oh, it's always lovely when you get to start going for the iron. What's not lovely is when you start running out of your ruins and you're like, oh, now I got to expand again to somewhere else. The next set of ruins are over here and over here. Oh, not too far from this one. I can probably get to this one pretty easily. Get another like district set up over here. If I do that, ooh, there's an idea. If I do that, I could build like an aqueduct or something. Set them up some storage. Where would I want to set up storage for them? I don't know. I'd figure that out. I'd figure it out at some point. Like I could always like pop a hole in this or something just to like get an aqueduct going. But, well, pop a hole in it, put a fill valve on it, and then set it up so that it keeps the other next one filled up to a certain amount. But then keeps it separate from this one. "20 days left in our drought." He should be fine. Why aren't you... Haven't you replanted these? Do I not have them set? No, I have them set. And there's water. Alright, we'll have to wait and see what happens. See if they actually... Okay, he is still working on it. For some reason I thought he wasn't. Needs to be closer to bad water source, but that's too far away. Oh, you're going to have to relocate that at some point. That district needs to be closer to bad water source. Too far away for now. Okay, okay. Luckily for me, my bad water sources are like right over here. And then there's a nice one over here with bad water and metal. That would be a very good industrial area. Here's just got a lot of metal, but not really any bad water. Again, I plan on having all the districts power connected. Yeah, for folktales, you want them close together. No, that makes sense. I mean, even for these guys, it's pretty good. It'd be good to have them closer together. Yes. So, Iron Teeth, you can just flow the bad water to where you need it. Yes, yes, you actually can. I haven't got to put a bad water discharge on yet, but that sounds like it'd be nice to be able to open and close it and get bad water whenever you want. Like at the end of my eternal power line, yes. All right, come on, you single builder. He's the only one that works here in this district. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. We have extract now, right? We do. Okay, we can absolutely put down some of these advanced breeding pods then. Let's grow ourselves some freaky ass beavers that are fully grown. Then I think I'm going to end up pausing these once they're done and then getting rid of them. And then start replacing them with these ones. That way we have no children. We have only adults popping out. And I like to imagine that they're just going to burst out of this hole here or something. And actually, that might be what happens. It might be that that opens up and then they just like fall out or something, like in the Matrix. Don't want to rob them of your childhood. That is very kind of you. I am not such a benevolent beaver overlord. Their childhood shall be spent in a tank, rubbing themselves. Oh man, at one point during this map, like I was turning them on to 24 hours just to make sure we had the resources built up before, like in the 3 days that we had before like the drought or bad water came. And then I forgot to turn it off for like another like 3 or 4 cycles. Not days, cycles. And then I finally realized, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I've been working them for 24 hours for like 4 cycles straight. That was a fun one. Oh, we don't have enough treated planks. I forgot I turned that off to save power. Yes, I did. I got that achievement by accident because I didn't know it existed, and then all of a sudden, I just had it. I was like, wait a minute. There's an achievement for like forgetting. Fantastic. Ooh, our fermented mushroom supplies are going up nicely. All right, so we got this, but we need logs and water going to it. But I'm pretty sure that it has to be done by these guys, and we don't actually have any of them employed. We're actually low on people here, aren't we? How many we got in this district? Let's move some over. Not enough to get a way working here. You can be actually. We don't even need these now that we have a number cruncher. It's just a waste now. Okay, good. We got some in there. Prioritize this because I want it up and running. Because we really need that extra power because we are way underpowered right now. So for 40 hours, we will have power coming. Still not enough, although that should help fill this back up at night. What the actual numbers are for like, okay, it's like, is it like 16 of these last for like 48 hours or something? Like 16 water over a course of 48 hours? Is that how that works? So it's like, oh, how much water we have left now? We had 10 water, but it was like 30 some odd hours left. I guess we could wait until there's like 1 unit of water left and we'll see how many hours it actually is. Unless, of course, they go and refill it on us and then... So if they refill it on us and we're back to 16 and I can see the maximum amount here, we can just divide by 16 and that's how much water per hour it is. Although we can technically pause it right there and go, okay, 25 divided by 7. I have no idea what that is, but off the top of my head anyways. Let's see, 25 divided by 7. Well, at that amount, it's 3.57 water per hour. Based on that. Now, will it be the same number if I wait to 23 hours and then divide by 6? 3 divided by 6. This time it's 3.833. I don't actually know. I think I just need to see it when it's full. Oh, okay. So it's 55 hours when full. We'll go off that. 55 divided by 16. So approximately 3.43 water per hour. Or is it the other way around? Is it one water lasts you? No, no, it's one water. It's one water lasts you 3.43 hours. I think that's how that works. Yeah, because if you times that by 16 hours, you get back to 55. Okay, so yes, so that's what it is. You use one water every 3.4 hours. Then, okay, so then if we wanted for 1 day's worth, need take that. Hold on, let me take this number here. Let my beavers keep doing their job while I try to do some math on the side. And go for this. Hours. If it was 20 days straight, 480 hours. So for 20 days, I think you need about 139 water. I think that's what my math is mathing up to. I could be wrong. I could have just done those numbers wrong, but just presume you need 140 water to last you uh, for 20 days, which actually isn't that bad, all things considered. Well, we definitely still need more power though. You guys generate 345, takes 4 of them. This realistically only takes 1 of them, but it takes your other resources. I think I will get another one set up though. Then at some point we're going to get it set up so that these are going to work off of like I don't know, like I don't know, some power sensors. Like when these are full, it can just stop. We do need to get up there. Only build up 2 higher. And actually, I don't think I need that one. Let's go 2 high, 1 high. One of these. Actually, no, not one of those. We'll do a regular one. We'll do that one there. That should let us finish these 2. All right, actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to stop here because I've just been informed that pizza is here, and I am really hungry. So, thank you for coming out. By the way, Gone. Do you have a stream up? Right, pizza. All the good pizza. No, I don't have a stream up, eh? All right then. Um, you have any other channels that you might want me to just do a raid on and then drop you in there? Oh yeah, no, I absolutely also Timberborn. Call me vid. Okay. 1 second. Looking at my buttons. There he is. Yep, there's call me vid. with the double D. All right. We'll go drop in over there. Starting right now.
Hey, welcome on in, Raider.